husband. So I wonder how much influence she had on him to create the Sister Cities program here in Denver. Maybe we'll find out. A nice oak tree. I'm going to get back on the cement. I don't like walking on the grass. So right along here, tons and thousands of residents living in these penthouses and apartments. They're privately owned. You see Dawes Bog, it's a great coffee shop, and not a lot of other eating along in here. And you would think with people, oh, there's a picnic table. A picnic table, no place to grab food to eat. But you would think that a lot of folks living over here, people would come over here for lunch or take a break, go for a walk, and there's not a lot of services on the right for the trail. Now, there's certainly further in, but there's a ton of residences further in, and not easy access even across this road to get to the trail. I've got some walkers up here, double wide, taking up half the trail. I wonder if they're getting growled at. A friend of mine, Ted, lives right over here. He loves this trail. And he's been advocating to get some signage and some trash cleanup and clean out some of these bushes and things so you have a better view of the creek and develop the creek some so people come down and enjoy the creek and fish and so on. Milk and Rose. This is an interesting experiment. Nice beautiful pine trees. You gave the woman a smile. You didn't get a hello. She had a Starbucks with her though, so I guess there must be a Starbucks around. Don't know where. Nice creek view. Nice beach there. So Ted really wants to raise awareness of these beaches and things that you can do along the creek. Get some more picnic tables and stuff out here so people can come and enjoy the creek. Actually, I think it is right there in that building. Maybe not. Maybe when we're down. Oh, there's a beautiful smell of jasmine or lilac or something in that family. I don't see any around, but I certainly smell it. It smells delicious. Ted lives in this building down here on the other side of Plaque. So he comes out here, he's got this 2 or 3 mile loop that he walks every morning, patrols the Cherry Creek, makes sure that everything is copacetic, and he's been working with the city and the county and the police and so on to raise awareness of the trail and try to get more people out here using it. I emailed him today to see if he wanted to join me. He said he was busy. And the funny thing is, he says, nobody loves the Cherry Creek like I love the Cherry Creek. So, kudos to you, Ted. Hopefully my project will help you in your project. And we can raise some awareness and get some folks out here. Definitely a lot of bikers. No issue with bikers. I've seen, what, about 5 or 6 walkers so far? It's about 6 o'clock. There's a commuter, you can tell by her clothes and the panniers. There's a bench and a trash can. Good. It's definitely pretty along here, well maintained. Much more manicured than some of the places that we've been. miles. So I'm thinking that's, I think I might be a little off on my mileage calculation. I redid it today on Google, and I may only be at about mile 26 or 7, but I'm going to stay with, I think I'm at 29. It's really hard to tell. Google is really not good at measuring trails. Great at streets, not at trails. So, I wish I could be more accurate. Maybe sometime in the future when I have better measuring devices I will be. But until then, roll with me. So we're still continuing along. Nice 8-foot wide concrete path. Got a guy up here with his, looks like some sort of Afghan dog or something, hanging out in the park. A little park over here. I believe Ted told me this is the children's park. We'll go and take a look real quick. Say hi to this guy. This puppy dog. Was the children's garden. I took a guess. Do you know anything about it? Yeah? Did you just move here? Hi, buddy. Can I say hi to you?
We're in an apartment up here for 6 months.
Yeah? Are you snowbirds or?
Well, no, we're actually thinking about buying it.
Go, get down, get down.
Yeah, he's 8 months old. He's still a jumper.
Yeah, I have a giant schnauzer that many people think is a poodle.
Oh, really?
Just like you. It's a little bit bigger than you.
He's 8 months old and he's a lot different.
Yeah, mine's 2 years old and
Some dogs are hurt their feelings by looking at them when they're wrong.
here, get down.
This guy, I think I could feed him with a cattle prod and he wouldn't get him to it.
Yeah, that's how I feel about my dog. Oh, no, don't bite my tube. Nope.
No,
Nope.
Gus,
No,
no.
he's fine. Well, hope you make the decision to come here. I'm walking a 40-mile loop.
Are you?
Yeah, so
No.
I came down the Sand Creek, which runs up through Stapleton along I-70,
Oh, wow.
then picked up the High Line, came down the High Line, which goes through Aurora pretty much, and then picked up the Cherry Creek about 4 or 5 miles ago. So I'll take the Cherry Creek up to the Platte River, and then go north and pick up the Sand Creek again. Oh, I didn't do it today. I've been doing it about 5 or 6 miles a day for the last, I'm going to do it in about 10 days. Yes, 9 or 10 days. Kind of recording everything, see what time.
We've had a lot of experience in Colorado, but it's been made a home in Durango, made a home in Steamboat Springs at different times.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to, we're in Florida, and I'm just so tired of Florida.
Where are you in Florida?
Let's go Palm Coast.
I know where you are.
St. Augustine.
I have an old boss that lived there. I lived 12 years in Florida before I moved here. Or no, 20 years in Florida before I moved here.
Where were you?
I started off in Pensacola, then I was down in Lauderdale, and then Tampa, and moved here from Tampa. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah, we were in Boca for
Oh God love you.
10, 11 years.
Yeah.
We had businesses in Florida.
Yeah.
And then we retired to the Keys. We lived in the Keys.
Wow.
For a couple of years.
That's brave.
But we're golfers. There's no really golf course in the Keys north.
No.
So we had our fill of fishing and all that business, so we moved up further north. But it's, I mean, I hate living with one death forever.
You know,
I'm 75 this year, and believe me, I do not want to live with people my age.
you know, so I lived in, actually 25 years. My second husband, who I met 7 years ago, when we first met, he had also lived in Florida about the same amount of time. And we both said, like on our second date, we said, we got to get out of Florida. And we didn't really realize how much we didn't like it. I mean, it wasn't like, it was fine. You know, we had done everything 10 times, you know. And then we started looking in the west, and we ended up here. And the first thing, we moved here April 15th. And 4th of July weekend, we went out to Glenwood Springs, and we hiked up the Hanging Lake. Have you ever been up there?
No, I haven't, but I know of it.
It's gorgeous. And you know, it's not a long trail, but it's really steep. You know, straight up the mountain up to this lake. And the first thing we noticed was every age, from this little to 100 years old was on the trail. And I said to him, I said, people come to Denver to live. People go to Florida to die. You know, we'd always heard that, but it really didn't like.
Well, it's not only in the physical being,
Yeah.
it's really the mental.
Yeah, exactly,
Different challenge.
exactly. So we love it here. Absolutely love it. Just
We came out 2 years ago. We rented an apartment downtown for 6 months.
yeah,
And we started nosing around about buying. And then last year I ended up having a good place. So I sort of got stuck in Florida.
Yeah.
We started actually about a year ago. So we got stuck there for a while. And we're back out again. And we're going to seriously look for a place.
and how's your hip?
Oh, it was great.
Great,
Yeah.
good.
I did too much running.
Yeah,
In my 50s I was running cocaine, but
yeah,
start pounding away. And
Yep.
I go, wow.
yep. I'm a huge advocate of walking. I do a lot of walking. I'm involved with a group called Walk to Connect.
Yeah, there you go.
And there's, you know, I love Denver because a lot of people come to Denver and go right in the mountains to go hiking, which is, I totally understand that. It's beautiful. I get it, you know. But there is so much walking to do here in Denver that's just amazing, and it's most of it's like this, well groomed, easily accessible. You can do so many miles. So that's what my goal is this summer, is to discover what some of that is.
Well,
And
this city is terrific for the parks that they have.
yeah,
Areas like this, which I don't really call a park, but it's green belt,
mhm, mhm,
which is just wonderful.
mhm, yeah. Well, enjoy your stay. I hope you find a good place to live. There's some great neighborhoods.
Well, it's like you just got to open your checkbook and close your eyes.
Yeah.
Just think the sun's going.
Yeah, especially right now, there's such a boom going on. But you can find the right place though.
But it's booming for a reason.
Yeah, don't tell anybody else.
I'm surprised how many people I run into.
Yeah, yep, 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 yeah. And we just moved here 3 years ago, and I mean, I can't believe the growth I've seen since I've been here. And I feel sorry for all the people that have been here forever that are watching all these folks like you and me coming in, and
My son and daughter-in-law live over in Highlands.
yeah.
He got a big promotion at his job.
Oh God,
So he lives in Brooklyn.
that's not a promotion. If you
I
ask me.
They don't have any kids, so it's sort of an adventure.
Yeah, yeah.
They're coming out for the first time. They're coming out in August to visit us. And that'll be their first trip back.
Put the pressure on. Well, hopefully that's a good visit.
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Enjoy
buddy.
yourself.
We'll see you later. Thanks for saying hi.
Yeah, we got a trainer coming in Thursday to work with us.
We'll send him by my house when you're
You gotta
done.
train me.
Yeah, exactly. You have a good one. That was a nice little visit. The children's park. I'll have to look that up. So you just heard the typical story of why people move here. You know, they discover it, they find their niche, they move here. The population is just exploding, but the housing is through the roof. It's the fastest increasing price of housing in the country right now. And of course the marijuana industry has changed the rhythm of the housing too. But I moved here, and in 3 years after my house is appreciated probably 35 to 40%. So I don't even think I could buy my house if I tried to buy it now at its current price. So I guess when we decide to cash out, we'll be in good shape as long as things keep going in the direction they're going. There's a nice little park over there. Another bathroom, in case you need it. A little tot lot. Of course, you have to cross 4 lanes of traffic to get there. Traffic is definitely light today. I mean, we're doing rush hour, but it's the holiday week, so it's definitely lighter. I mean, even driving down here from my house, normally it would take about 45 minutes, and it took less than 25. So People are definitely out of town for the holiday week. Starting to see the different looks on the bikers' faces. Some are really pumping and trying to go as fast as they can. Others are just kind of cruising along. So there's a family coming up, that's nice. You can picture that. So we're coming up on the Cherry Creek Mall. This is the mall I mentioned earlier. It's giant. So there's a mall over here on the left, and then individual stores over here on the right, kind of interspersed in a walkable, grid-like pattern. Hoity-toity restaurants too, really good food. If you're looking for really good food, come on over. Two places I like. There's a Bombay Indian restaurant, which actually has been there a really long time. So it's really good. They have a great lunch buffet. And then another place called Fresh, The Source. I don't remember. But a great vegetarian menu. Hello. What is it? People just don't say hello. There's a Macy's straight ahead. That's when I come here to the mall, I park in the Macy's garage. It seems to be the easiest place to park. My friend Ted, as I was mentioning, really wants some development down here and some concerts and things. There's some great places to sit and gather, but there's never any events. So he's always kind of bummed about that. But we have another sign, of course. So we're City of